Brian, are you finished with work yet for the day? What do you want for dinner tonight? Is there anything you'd like me to make?
Sorry, Sherry. Something came up. I've got to work some overtime tonight. Don't worry about it. You don't need to make dinner for me.
Oh, okay. Is it really that busy at your company?
Pretty much. We're in the busy season right now, so there isn't much that I can do.
They've been making you work a lot of overtime lately. Ruben really misses you.
Speaking of Ruben, how is he doing? Did you already tuck him into bed for the night?
No, he's actually still awake right now. But from the looks of it, it seems like he's going to crash out any second now. He can barely keep his eyes open. He was trying his best to stay up late in order to have some time to talk with his dad today, but
I don't think I'll be back until past his bedtime, so you should put him to bed for now.
yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Thanks for letting me know. You'll have some time off from work this weekend, right, Brian?
Well, yeah. It is the weekend after all. But I'm going to be going out together with my coworkers to play some golf with them this Saturday. So it turns out that Sunday is probably going to be the only day that I'll actually be at home.
Huh? Playing golf with your coworkers? But I thought that you said you were going to go buy Ruben a birthday present on Saturday. You didn't forget about that, did you?
His birthday is coming up next week, right? He's already in third grade. Time has really flown by. He sure is growing up fast, huh?
I know, but we've both been so busy with work these days. That's why we decided to put him in that after-school daycare program, didn't we? And so you were talking about getting him a children's phone? So he can use it to keep in touch with us.
Ah, I completely forgot about that. My bad. But I think that would be something you two could go and do by yourselves. Don't you agree? You don't exactly need me to be there with you and Ruben for that, do you?
But you're the one who said you wanted to come, since you were worried about how much the phone would cost. And it would be good for Ruben, since he would finally get a chance to spend some time with his father. He was really looking forward to it. Can't you spare some time for him, Brian?
I know. I said I'm sorry. Oh, I have an idea. Hear me out. I could still go out with Ruben on Friday, just the two of us. I'll take him to the park or something. How does that sound?
Ugh, you always change the subject when the conversation gets inconvenient for you. That's a bad habit of yours, you know. Jeez.
I get it. I get it. Sorry. Anyway, back to talking about Friday. How about I can take him out to play while you make the preparations for his birthday party?
Yeah, that would work. I was going to throw together some food and get everything decorated to be ready for the celebration. It would be a big help if you could get Ruben out of the house while I work on doing that.
Are we going to get any other presents for him besides the phone for this year? Is there some sort of gift I could maybe pick up and buy while I'm outside with him on Friday?
I feel like getting him an entire phone is already a pretty big present as it is, and Ruben always talks about wanting one. Even if he weren't in the daycare program, I think it would still be the perfect gift. So you just take him to whichever place he wants to go to, all right? I'm sure he would enjoy getting to spend some quality father-son time with you much more than getting him another present.
Okay, got it. I'll go ahead and do that with him on Friday then. So let me off the hook just this once for Saturday, would you, Sherry? It's just going out for a little fun every once in a while, all right?
All right, fine. But you know I'm not that good at dealing with phones. Try to help me out if I get confused about something, okay?
All right, just let me know if anything comes up. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to working now.
Brian, are you free?
What's up?
I'm at the store together with Ruben to buy him his phone right now, but there are so many different types and brands that I have no clue about what we should get. What kind of phone do you think would be a good fit for him? Do you have any ideas?
You were gonna get him a phone for kids to use, weren't you? So why don't you just stick with that? I don't see what's so hard about this for you.
I know, but there are still so many choices, even just for children's phones. Sorry. And I heard from Ruben's friends that some kids who are also around his age, have normal phones instead. But that would be kind of scary with how many things normal phones let you do, don't you think? So I'm really having trouble making a decision. Help me out here.
You're an adult, you know. Can't you think for yourself with this sort of stuff for once? You always come asking me about every little thing. You aren't a kid. I'm trying to have some time to myself and relax over here. Don't bug me so much.
You're the one who said I could ask you for help if I get confused about something. So why are you being so mean about it right now? This is totally different from what you told me earlier.
I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to say. It's not like I'm there shopping with you. What is it that you want me to do exactly? How could I help you decide if I'm not even there to see what options there are?
That's true, but you could at least give me a little advice about what type to buy, can't you?
The phones that Ruben's friends have probably let them be able to talk and text each other with things like WhatsApp, right? Wouldn't it be good to get him a phone that would let him message his friends too?
So you're saying that having too many restrictions might actually be a bad thing for him? But I have to wonder if that's really for the best. I don't know, Brian. What if he comes across some weird website or forum? I just want to keep Ruben safe from strangers online.
You're able to set up web browsing restriction settings on basically any kind of phone they make these days. Plus, you could also set up location tracking to see where his phone is if you ever feel worried about that. Just ask them to show you a phone that can easily do those sorts of things. There shouldn't be too much of a price difference for something like that, so just get him whichever one you want. No need to show me the price tag.
Okay, that sounds easy enough. I'll go ahead and ask one of the store's employees to do that then. Thanks for the help, Brian.
Yeah. All right, is that all you needed? Nothing else I gotta help you out with? 'Cause I have some people that are waiting for me to finish this up.
Oh, I'm sorry to have kept you away from them then. You're going to be back home by tonight though, won't you? Ruben wants to talk to you about what you two are going to do tomorrow. So maybe you could come home a bit earlier today?
Seriously? I had plans to go to the bar for some drinks with my buddies from work tonight.
Oh, come on, Brian. Surely you can make some time for your own son. It's his birthday tomorrow. I know you have work and friends, but can't you spare some more time for him? Please?
I mean, I'm still gonna take him out to spend time with me tomorrow. Isn't that already enough for him? Kids are so much work. You spoil him too much.
How is spending time with your son spoiling him? Try to think of how Ruben feels for once, would you? He just wants to be with you. You already barely spend any time with him as is. He's still growing up. He needs his father.
Fine. I get it. I'll come home early tonight if I feel like it. But don't hold it against me. Give me a bit of a break here, Sherry. Anyway, I'll see you later, I guess.
Brian, how are things going? Is Ruben having fun with you?
Yep, he is. You already gave him the phone you bought yesterday for his birthday, huh? You couldn't wait until the party? It's all he's been talking about since this morning. He's been glued to the thing every second he has his hands on it.
I don't blame him. He was there with me when we bought it, after all. He was so excited to have it. He wouldn't listen when I said I'd give it to him tomorrow, so I just let him have it. Even when I told him it was his bedtime, he still wanted to have it with him. But it seems like he's really happy with it.
Oh, is that so? Looks to me like he's still learning how to do everything, though. Did you not teach him how to use it yet?
I told him that you would teach him about it, but he was really impatient. He stayed up late again last night, waiting for you to come home so he could ask you about it. But of course you didn't get back until it was already past midnight, and you smelled of alcohol when you walked in the door. Really drunk.
Really, Sherry? I already apologized about that, geez. I'm spending time with Ruben today, aren't I? You always have something to complain about.
Yes. In fact, I do. By the way, where are you right now? Did you take Ruben to the park he wanted to play at?
Nah. He was starting to get bored of the park before noon even rolled around. Now he's spending time playing some games at the arcade. You know that huge shopping mall near the hospital? With the huge windows and all the flashing signs? The arcade is sort of situated inside that building.
Oh, yes, I know that one. I remember now. He was telling me about how he wanted to go there with his friends from school a while ago. There are a lot of sketchy hotels if you go through the back alley near that area, though. That's why I told him that I didn't want him to go there without an adult.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not good for a young kid to find out about those things. But he's with me today, so there's no need to worry about it. Cars can't even fit past that way, so it's not like we're going near there.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm glad. It sounds like you and Ruben are having fun.
Yeah. And how are things going on your side? Are the preparations for the birthday party coming along smoothly?
Yes, everything is looking perfect. The house looks spotless, and the food is starting to smell really good in the oven. Your mother also said that they would come by the house for his party sometime in the evening. You two should be back by then, right? I think it should all be ready for when you guys arrive.
Yeah. Ruben and I should be getting back home by around 5 p.m. or so. If my parents get there before us, just keep them some company. Get them some drinks and snacks or something? I don't know.
All right, I'll do that. You go ahead and get back to having fun with Ruben now. See you later. Brian, where are you right now? Is Ruben there with you? What's going on?
What is it? I'm driving right now. Can we talk later? I don't really have time to reply at the moment. I'm sure it's not that important. I'm sitting in stop-and-go traffic. I can't be on my phone. I'll see you later.
You're driving? But I can see that your car is parked at a hotel. It doesn't seem like you're driving to me. What's going on here, Brian?
What? What kind of nonsense is that supposed to mean? Do you hear yourself right now? Don't throw around wild accusations like that out of nowhere.
It's not a wild accusation at all. You've been staying in the same place for a while now. It's been an hour, and you're still there at that hotel.
Okay, Sherry, you're acting totally crazy. You aren't even near me, so how would you possibly know something like that? Aren't you still at home? You have no idea where I am right now. Stop making things up just to start drama.
I can see where you are, Brian.
Huh? You can see me? From where?
The phone's location tracking. Your car is showing up on the map, right next to a hotel. I've been looking at it for a while now, and you haven't moved an inch. What are you doing at a hotel at a time like this?
Location tracking. Did you do something to my phone without asking me? What's wrong with you? Even for a married couple. That's a total invasion of privacy. You're insane.
It's on Ruben's phone. He told me that he left his phone in your car when he got home a bit ago.
I don't understand what's going on. And what do you mean by when he got home? Wait, is Ruben there with you?
Yeah, your mom is looking after him right now. Imagine the shock when Ruben came back alone, in tears, while you're nowhere to be seen. He said that you had told him to wait in the car. But when you never came back, he got out and walked home by himself. How could you let a child off on his own like that?
He didn't tell you anything else?
Anything else? What do you mean?
Ruben! He didn't say anything to you besides that I told him to wait in the car, did he?
What the hell sort of question is that? Aren't you worried about your son wandering off alone? Is there something that you don't want Ruben to tell me? Why is that your concern?
No, I mean, if he didn't say anything, then I guess that's fine. It's nothing you need to worry about.
Nothing I need to worry about? Brian, are you kidding me right now? You went to go have an affair with some random chick at hotel while you were supposed to be spending time with your son, and you're telling his mother not to worry about that?
You really think I'm having an affair? I just happened to meet someone I know. You know nothing about her. Plus, Ruben is still in elementary school. The kid doesn't even know what the word affair means yet. How would he even be able to tell you about something like that?
Ruben didn't need to tell me anything. Anyone with common sense would know what's going on here. He said that you were approached by some woman he didn't recognize, and then you left and told him to stay in the car. But if you went into a hotel with her, then I don't see what more needs to be said. What else would you do in a hotel with another woman? You really are a terrible father. I hope you know that, Brian.
I mean, I didn't do anything with her though.
You didn't do anything with her? Are you serious right now? Then why are you prioritizing some other woman over your own damn son? The reason you told him to stay in the car was because you did. Want me to find out about her. Isn't that right?
Well, some things happened. And, come on, Sherry. I'm sure you understand, don't you?
No, I don't understand at all, Brian. You get out of that hotel right this instant. We're going to have a talk about this. Your father and I will be waiting for you. I can't believe you would disappoint your son like this. If you have any excuses, save them for when you get here in person.
You guys are back at home waiting for me, you mean? I'll come back as fast as I can. Okay? But I might take a while. Give me a bit.
And why is that? Are you escorting your mistress back home? You should be ashamed of yourself.
What? No. Obviously it'll take some time to drive back, you know? That's all there is to it. Okay?
Oh, there's no need for you to worry about making that trip, because your father and I are both waiting right next to your car outside. Looks like you won't have to drive all the way back home to meet us.
You mean you're at my car? In the parking lot?
That's right. So get out here right now. And don't think about trying to let your mistress get out of this scot-free either. Luckily, she just happened to drop the key to her house inside of your car. If you want her to get that key back, then you'd both better come out of the hotel.
Wait, Sherry, hold on for a sec. You're being totally unreasonable right now.
You're the one who's being unreasonable. Now quit complaining and come meet us outside. Now, if it's true that nothing happened between the two of you, then there's no reason for you to get so worked up about it. Isn't that right?
Yeah, but...
Right? All right then, we'll just be here waiting for you. Take your sweet time, cheater. Let's have a nice and civilized chat, shall we? I'm going to make sure that you regret ruining my precious son's birthday like this. After that, with a look of resignation on his face, Brian and his mistress walked out of the hotel and arrived at his car where we were waiting to greet them. He couldn't come up with any excuses for the situation, so when his furious father and I confronted him, he soon confessed to the affair. Not only did he neglect his son to have the affair, he completely ruined the birthday party that his son was eagerly looking forward to. Being witness to his father's wrath about the situation was very frightening indeed. He's a man you would never want to be on the bad side of. Obviously, I could never in a million years forgive Brian for what he did to our family, so I filed for a divorce as soon as everything was finished. I also had him and his mistress pay for the emotional damages caused to me and Reuben between Brian's affair and our divorce, in order to keep Reuben from having bad memories from his birthday today. Brian's parents, as well as my own parents, got together to throw him a real birthday party. Brian was nowhere to be seen, of course. I do not believe that doing this alone will completely heal Reuben's experience from today, but it's still much better than doing nothing at all. Going forward, I want to keep giving Reuben even more wonderful celebrations and keep doing as much as I can to give him better memories of his birthday.